Right, how you doing, people? As you can probably tell from the colour of my skin, the warmth coming down there, it's the sunrise. Although it started about 10 minutes ago. What time is it now? It's probably about 5:55 now, something like that. But I've come out for a sunrise, back down the beach. It's my lovely wife, my lush little dog, with the flasks and the cookies and the swimming gear. So we thought we'd come down for a sunrise. I'd get some shots, the wife would read her book, then we'd go for a nice swim. Oh, this video is going to be going out on Friday the 9th of August, which is my birthday. So I thought to make a video for my birthday, I'll do what I love doing. Photography at sunrise or sunset, and then a swim with a wife and a dog. I've got to say cheers, by the way. 1,000 subscribers to my little YouTube channel. So chuffed, people, so chuffed. Awesome, lot of you. Cool. Just a couple of things I look for when I'm taking pictures, and I don't know if you can see these rocks down here, because obviously you've got the sun coming from the east. These rocks that are like 45 degrees in the sand, there's nice warmth on the front side where the sunlight's hitting them. So when I'm taking my landscape shots, I don't always get too low. Woo, 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 woo. You can literally just see, I hope you can see on the front of these rocks, you can see the warm light. Looks nice in the shots. So that's the good thing about having a nice wide angle lens. Get close. Bottom third of the shot, you can get the nice warm light on the front of the rocks, and then you can get the sun, you know, the sea, the water, and the sun in the frame as well. But I really think that makes a shot when you blow it up really big and print it, or look at it on the screen, you can see all the warmth and detail in the rocks. Love it, it's lush. But look at the difference, look, shooting from there to there. That's lush, people. It's going to be a nice day. Yeah, and I'm going to be 47 by the time you watch this. Ooh! Mind you, I felt it this morning with my kneecaps walking down here. Anyway, I'm going to go get some shots. I think the tide's coming in. One hugely important thing, people, when shooting towards the sun, like shooting towards any light, make sure that lens is well clean. And when you're on the beach, don't do what I've just done. Put me stupid footprints right in the sand. What a tit. Me blower. Yeah, I like the light on the front of this bad boy here. Just in AV mode. 60th of a second, f13. Yeah, I love this rock, this huge rock here. It's a nice leading line to the shot. And of course I've got the sun. ISO 400, 60th of a second is quite nice. So I've got rock in the foreground, little bit of headlands coming down to the left, horizon and the sun. Ooh, that's fresh on the tootsies. So basically, because the sun's pretty much out now, and to be honest, with this sunset, I didn't get much colour in the sky at all. So all I'm really concentrating on is the light on the front of those rocks, and then the sun in the sky is just an added bonus, really. To be honest, I missed it. I think just as the sun's coming up, you get the best colours. It's just warmth on the front of these rocks. You stand here and look at the rocks and you can't really see it. You've got to come behind them and look down at the 45. Yeah, quite like that. Right people, just a quick look at those. I always struggle with wanting to call my videos, because I literally just go out and shoot and then try and think of a name. I just like going out and shooting and hopefully someone gets something from it. But I was thinking last night when I was laying in bed knowing I was coming down here, there's one recipe for getting great photographs, and that's just being at the location at the right time. I mean, those shots I took there weren't amazing compositionally wise, but literally automatic mode or semi-automatic mode, AV mode, f13, ISO 400, because I wanted a shutter speed around a 60th of a second because I don't want any shake. And look how nice they are, just because I'm at the location at the right time of day. Now, if I come back here and took the same shots at midday when the sun was up there, I wouldn't have that warm light on the front of the rocks. So, being a big part of being a good photographer is at the location at the right time. And unfortunately, that's 5:45 in the morning to get these kind of shots, or to get this light. So, I'm going to call this video something along the lines of how to get a perfect shot, or you don't need to be a pro to get a perfect shot. You know what I mean. It's just about being in the right place at the right time. Because I'm focusing, I've noticed now actually, because I've come across I've been using the Canon EOS R for years now, but the metering, the way my camera works, is it focuses heavily around where my focus point is. And like this shot here, I'm focusing on the rocks in the foreground. Because it's in automatic mode, when it focuses and it sorts its metering out, I've noticed with a histogram on the back, the shots are quite dark, and that's because it wants to retain a bit of detail in the sky. So I know when I get back and edit them, I can bring the shadows up in the foreground, and I know that I'm going to be able to bring some of the highlights back to retain a little bit of detail in that sky. Unfortunately, I'm going to have this horrible line of the sun that runs up here, but that's just the way it works. I don't like that, but sometimes it's nice as a leading line. But I know now, looking at my histogram, AV mode, ISO 400, 60th of a second, because the rock's the main point of the shot. I know focusing on that and taking the shot, the camera's metering is going to allow to retain some detail in the bright sky. I know I'm going to get a half decent shot, and I know shooting in RAW I've got a good file to play with. So yeah people, when you're sat at home and you see these pictures on Instagram, you're like, oh, look at that sunrise, look at that sunset, it's amazing. It's because the photographer's got his arse or her arse out of bed to get there to take that shot, and that's when you need to be there to get the great shot. I've just proved it. I've just shot in automatic mode. Click, click, click. No tripod. Yeah, I hope that helps people. Get out of bed early or stay out late when that sun's nice and low. Not necessarily for this kind of photography, actually. I don't know, equestrian photography, racing car photography, there's probably a perfect time or a perfect spot to be at to get the shot, if you know what I mean. The cameras nowadays can do the rest. Right people, that's about it. Hear me? Yeah, good. Hope that helps people. Basically, the story behind this video is you just got to get to location at the right time to be in with a chance of getting a half decent shot. That's all it is. The camera can take care of the rest. Cameras are pretty good nowadays, unless you're doing the long exposures, and obviously the filters are involved and all the rest of it. But if you want a decent sunrise shot like you see on Instagram, or a decent sunset shot like you see on Instagram, just get there, get up early or stay out late, get the right light. This is going out on Friday, which is going to be 9th of August. So when you see this, I'll probably be heading down to the beach for a swim and a pint. So have a great weekend. Cheers for watching people. Cheers for all my subscribers. Can't believe last week I hit 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm on 1,002, something like that, which is pretty cool. So enjoy people, have a great weekend. Lush, the lot of you. Cool, cheers, bye. Time for a swim, oh yeah. Look at this, it's like having a third daughter. Coco. Yeah, come on my little beaut. Yeah, woo, yeah. Da, 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 da. It's getting quick.